right there on top of the moon. We could sit and do nothing.
Hi everyone, my name is Kanika Kush and I'm going to be starting a new playlist on my channel which will be called Sharing Knowledge because I feel that a lot of us may not be reading or want to know more through tiny snippets, and it has always been my dream to do this. So well, here I am, एक तीर से दो निशाने basically. Okay, so I will begin with the playlist, with the series, a 10-part series called Women Who Changed the World. And to bring it to your notice, I am taking reference from this book. Which is basically Women Who Changed the World, and it's by Penguin. So I had picked it up recently and I felt that this could be something that can be shared. I'm going to begin this series with a lady whose name was Mary Wollstonecraft. She was born in London in about the 17th century, I think 1759. Yes, she was born in 1759. And of course, she was preceded by two ladies who were born in richer European families. Now, it's very interesting to note that at that time, women in general were taught more of the finer arts, like, for example, music, poetry, letter writing. But actually, there were two ladies who preceded Mary, and one was, I think, Catherine Macaulay, and the other one, Catherine the Great. These two, maybe they were thinkers, and they thought, okay, because women never used to go to school that time, really, with boys. So they must have thought, okay, why is that happening? And they did speak about it, using their power and privilege. But Mary took it a step further. What she did, first of all, she was born to a humble background. Her parents weren't that rich, but they focused on her education. Now, that is something to learn from. Even in today's scenario, be in India or anywhere across the world. So that means at the end of the day, it is about thinking and intent, right? So her parents intended for her to study, which she took and she ran with it. And she also used to teach as a private teacher to children and at a school. Then, among other books, she wrote a book called The Vindication of Women's Rights. Let me get that right. A Vindication of the Rights of a Woman in 1792. This book was a path-breaking book because it spoke about how if women want to fight for equality, which, well, let's face it, even today we don't have it in the real sense, but that time it was absolutely absent. I mean, the idea itself was it was an abstract idea. So she brought it up and she said that if the only way actually for women to get equal rights is if they have the right to education, and full education, not just going to school with boys, that is essential for sure, but full education. So she was the first one who began with that, and she also was the first one 100 years before women started fighting for voting rights. She was the first one to even speak about it. Isn't that awesome? I mean, we really owe it to her, don't we? Because of all this work, she is called the Mother of British Feminism. So possibly it started from there, right? So which is why I had to begin this video with her, and so much so that today London has a picture of her at the House of Parliament. I think they put up the picture in 2011. It's still there. So if you ever hear Mary Wollstonecraft's name, then you'll know who to owe a lot of your equality rights, or maybe not equality, let's talk about freedom or freedom to vote, and a lot of other rights that women today enjoy. Maybe we can owe it to her. So hope you really liked the video, and if you did, then of course, please subscribe to my channel and like and share the video. And more than that, it'll be amazing if I could get your views on this, or if somebody wants to add on more in any form, it'll be amazing, because I think the more knowledge we share, the more our minds open and the world automatically becomes a better place, doesn't it? So that's it for now, guys. I will see you soon in the next video with the new woman who changed the world. Tata, bye bye.
I'm dreaming in dreams bigger than me.